Welcome to this video. I'm going to show you how to use a timer. Like maybe you're going to have a game that where you win, or I don't know, you try to not touch something for so long, or you try to keep your person alive for a certain amount of time. And so the handy thing is that Scratch has a built-in timer that is already available for you. Now, the timer is under the Sensing tab, the blue tab. I don't really know why it's under the Sensing tab, and basically you have really only two blocks that have to do with it. You can reset the timer, or this block lets you kind of look at the timer to see what the current time is. So here's what I'm going to say. By the way, I'm in the cat. The cat has his movement business here, no big deal. And what I'm going to say is when the cat should think when the game starts, reset the timer. Now, I'm just going to show you this real quick. This is really obnoxious. This is not really what I want, but I'm going to say the cat is always going to be saying hello, but I really don't want him to say hello. What I want him to do is actually show me what time it is. He's instead of saying hello, he's going to show me the timer, and he's going to do it forever. He's going to show me the timer for a second, then show me the timer for a second, and then show me the timer for a second. So basically, there it is. The timer is a thing. The timer works. It exists. It's just going to town. Now, you might not actually want to have to look at the timer in the cat's thought bubble. A nicer way to do it is with a variable. So to declare a variable, I'm going to hit data. And a variable is just, again, a place for you to keep track of stuff. I'm going to make a brand new variable. You can call it whatever. I'm going to call it score. I don't want to call it time because then I'll get them confused. So I'm going to call this thing score. And I'm going to say that pretty much you keep score by your time. Now that this score is a variable, I am going to say this block here, set your score, and this is bizarre. I'm going to grab this forever loop, and I'm going to say over and over and over again, I don't want you to set your score to be 0. I want you to set your score to be whatever is on the timer right now. Now watch this. Now that's a little intense. It's got some decimals, but that's alright. So forever and ever and ever, I'm setting my score to be what the timer says. Now, if you don't like how ugly that is, in the operators tab, the green one there is somewhere. Everything I want is like down at the bottom today. There is a round, so you could say I would like to round the timer and put that in the score. So that makes it a little less terrifying. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, here's what I'm going to do. Basically, all this is timing. That's all it does. So I could then have the cat, I don't know exactly why you would want this, but just an example of how to use it. The cat could always be saying forever and ever and ever, if I am touching the color, and now if you click here in the color box and then go pick a color, and I'm going to say blue. So the cat's always saying if he's touching blue, if he's touching one of those blocks, then what I want to do is reset the timer. So the score is always being set to the timer, but sometimes the cat's resetting the timer back to 0. So 1, 1,000, 2, 1,000, 3, 1,000. Awesome. It's doing its thing. 6, 7, 8. When I touch blue, it's reset. When I get off the blue, it's doing its business. As long as I sit on the blue, it's being reset, it's being reset, it's being reset. And so you could keep track of how long it's been since the cat touched, oh, I got it. Since the cat touched the blue. So that's just a really basic use for a timer, and maybe your game could make use of that. If so, have fun with that.